everybody, Marc Aquino here. So I just got out of seeing Justice League. I figured I just got to get this video out of the way before everybody asks me, oh, what'd you think of Justice League? What'd you think of Justice League? Oh, and I also I got this poster from Cinemark where I saw it. It's actually pretty nice. I'll admit, my expectations for Justice League were a little low, even with Wonder Woman, because I really did love Wonder Woman. I thought that was to me that felt less like the the Zack Snyder Batman and Superman stuff that we've been getting for the last few years, and more like and it was not much of a stretch either, more like the old Christopher Reeve Superman and Christopher Nolan Batman movies, because in terms of, it felt like the comics. It felt like the character, they did the character justice, kind of pun intended. But with this one, I was still really unsure about it because of the whole reshoots thing, and hearing the whole split between critics. Some say it's actually not bad, some say it's not good at all, that there's no point in continuing this whole DC movie universe thing. Me, personally, I thought it was pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. It wasn't the best thing ever. It definitely wasn't the worst thing ever. It beats Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad by a country mile. Let's be honest here. Way better than Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, which then again, that's not too hard to do. I mean, basically the whole story is, Batman's putting together the Justice League with Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, and Aquaman, basically because Steppenwolf is coming to collect the mother boxes, these ancient ruminations of power called the mother boxes, to unleash hell upon the earth, pretty much. And along the way, they have to find a way to, bring back Superman to help them. It's not that much of a spoiler, because we know he comes back. And, like I said, it's not great, but, it's not terrible either. I mean, there's definitely a lot of really good things in it. Like, first and foremost, I think the three MVPs of the movie are obviously Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Henry Cavill as Superman. Like, they finally got Superman right. That's something that I've been really wishing that they do with this movie, is that they actually get the character right this time. And they did. To be fair, like in Henry Cavill's defense and in Affleck's defense, it wasn't their fault that, Batman v Superman and even Man of Steel to some degree didn't work that well. It wasn't their fault. It was just that they weren't given the right material. They weren't given the right material to go from. But I think this, like Wonder Woman, this is the step in the right direction for what DC should do with their movies from this point on. Actually have the movies feel like the comics, instead of having it all be dark and gritty. Why not have it feel like the comics for once? It's not a bad thing, folks. It really isn't. All the newcomers are great. Jason Momoa as Aquaman, he was pretty good. Ray Fisher as Cyborg, I thought he was pretty good. Ezra Miller as Flash, I thought he was pretty good. Jeremy Irons as Alfred was good. Amy Adams as Lois Lane was good. A lot of the main complaints that people have with this movie is that they have a very weak villain and the story is pretty by the numbers. And I can understand why some people have problems with that. I think DC might have a bigger villain problem at this point than Marvel does. That they've been getting their act together with their movie villains, which is good. The villain here, Steppenwolf, he was not that interesting. It was really just kind of more about the heroes, and the heroes were fine. They were fine. I liked the music from Danny Elfman. A lot of people said that it was a little too by the numbers, like the story, but you know what? It's fine. But the music I really liked, especially when Danny Elfman reused his old Batman theme. That was nice. A lot of critics felt like the movie was too generic. And I can understand that. I can see why they'd think that. But I thought it was still alright. Considering what we've been given before Wonder Woman, like I said, better than Batman v Superman, better than Suicide Squad, better than Man of Steel. Not as good as Wonder Woman, I will say that. Not as good as Wonder Woman, but then again, that was kind of a high bar to pass. And in Wonder Woman's defense, I felt like if that movie didn't work, then I would have quit the whole DC movie thing altogether. That was my whole hang-up, was that if Wonder Woman doesn't work, then I'm not even going to bother with Justice League. It has its problems. The performances, the music from Danny Elfman, and the overall tone of the movie kind of make up for that. Not a great movie, but I still say go see it. Those are my overall thoughts on Justice League. Sorry I had to go somewhere where I wouldn't get that much noise in the background. Up next for my channel, I'll be putting up a video actually related to something like this, where I'll be talking about why I think Wonder Woman worked as well as it did, and what I think DC should do with their movies from this point on. It's a video called Wonder Woman, DC, and the Return of Verisimilitude. That'll be up on my channel next week. And of course, my two-part review of Escape from Tomorrow. Both parts will be up on December 5th. This is a project that I've been working on for a couple months now, as far back as March actually. And I really hope you guys like it. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Justice League in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And please be civil. You know, if people didn't like it, be nice to them. And if people did like it and say that, oh, it's the best thing ever made, be nice to them, because, you know, we're all entitled to this sort of thing. And as always, if you like what you saw here, feel free to click that thumbs up button, share this video with your friends, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe if you want, and hit the little notification box so you'll be notified when my next video will be up, although I just said that it'll be up next week. But anyway, until next time, I'm Marc Aquino. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm very cold right now, but that's okay. I'm just kind of rambling right now. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Subscribe!